Welcome back to the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. We are here. It's Radio's Yard. You see who's sitting next to me. You know what that means. We're going to talk golf for the next 30 minutes. No, I'm just joking. We're going to, Alvin would probably be good at that as well.
Golf.
I bet you would be. We're going to talk UFC. When Alvin sits down with me, I like to have the little preview of the big events that are coming up. And this weekend, we do have a nice one. Ready for me to butcher this? UFC Noche.
Noche.
Yes.
You did it.
I did it. It's coming up this weekend. Big Saturday. Big Saturday, by the way, in combat sports in general. There's a big boxing match as well. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about UFC. It's a good one, though. Look at Kobe giving me the eye in the background.
It's a good one.
Maybe Kobe does a pod with me after this. We'll talk about the Crawford fight. But we do have a big UFC fight this week. We have a nice main event. We have the main event, obviously, when Kobe, when we first were talking about what we're going to tape today, literally said to me, this is going to be a great main event. This is a big one. You said fan favorite. We'll get to that in a second. Tell me what else on this card is something that someone should be looking forward to. Not to put pressure on you, but I just did anyway.
Well, first off, Radio, it's an honor to be back.
Wait, let me start that over. Alvin's here. Alvin, great. Thanks for coming to Radio's Yard. We always love when you're here. No introduction for Alvin. We just right into the business.
You did. You
no
introduced
foreplay.
me.
Just
You
went
did.
right into it.
I'm always happy to be here. It's fun to get a little, get the mind flowing before I get on the stream.
That's
and
right.
Over here and chop
Streaming
it up.
right after this, by the way.
Yes. So there's a couple fun things to look forward to.
Let's hear it.
UFC Noche. They're starting to make an annual thing. Where
I
they
love
have
it.
Mexican-themed event once a year. It's a fight night, which is nice. So it's free to watch,
Love
right
that.
on the ESPN. Little weird is it's like a Mexican theme event. There's not a ton of Mexican fighters on it.
Yeah, why not?
Some fighters
That's it.
bounce out.
Couple Jewish guys. That's
Couple
it.
Jewish
That's
guys.
Right. That's it.
Couple Jewish guys.
I don't really know.
Throw
I'm just
the
saying
hacky
that.
sack.
Right?
Here, okay. So we
Zach Reese might be Jewish.
might be right. What if I'm right? What if there is? That's it.
There's a couple fun fights. Speaking of Zach Reese, Kobe just mentioned, this is like there's this one guy who Zach Reese is fighting. Zach Reese, big, strong. He's explosive guy. He's fun for like a round, and then he slows down and he's bad.
Yeah,
but he's fighting this guy, Cedric Dumas.
Ooh,
the community likes to call him Dumas.
I like that.
Right?
I
He looks like 21 Savage. He's got dreads. He's got face tattoos. He's been arrested maybe 4 times leading up to this fight. 4 times. Since he's been in the UFC, he's been arrested a ton of times.
Okay.
And the whole community's like, how does this guy still have a roster spot? How is this guy? I guess what we're going to...
kick some ass.
He's a good fighter.
So he actually posted a photo like a couple days ago. He's $13 in his bank account, and he's got this fight coming up on Saturday. Kind of crazy thing to think about. I guess he had to post bail or whatever.
Right, $13. Oh, he's betting on himself.
But he's betting on himself big this weekend because if he loses, he's probably gone. He'll be going to a different organization or whatever. But if he wins in fashion, right, maybe he could turn his whole life around.
Listen, that's you need to get wins in the UFC to get moved up at that point. And with $13 in your bank account, that's motivation right there.
Not saying I'm going to bet him, but I mean, he's fighting for his life. So maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know how confident I feel.
I'm going to bet on him.
Another one. You know Alex Pereira, right?
Yeah, know the name, of course.
Stone face, cool guy. The one of the best electric most fighters in the last couple of years in the UFC. His sister is making her debut this weekend.
Wow.
I think her name's Elise Pereira, so that could be fun. Maybe she's got that power left hook similar to her brother. Maybe,
Okay, we'll take it.
Maybe see a knockout. So it'll be fun to tune in and see that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Betting on her now also. That's
Betting on her now also.
Go ahead. No, I'm not stopping you. You keep going.
We're working our way up the ladder.
I like
here,
it.
Okay?
I like it.
Backyard legend, Jared Gordon. He's a cool guy. He's a recovering addict. He does AA all around. He spreads a great message every time he fights.
Like that.
Legend.
I like that.
Legend.
He had the Backyard Breaks logo on the back of his fighter shirt a couple fights ago.
Did he really?
Right? Very cool.
I love this guy.
Yeah, so he's
I'm
very
betting
cool
him
guy.
too.
He's awesome.
We're a fan of him. He's minus 275. Maybe we take late finish. Maybe we take decision. I think that's the way to go about it. He's fighting a guy, Rafa Garcia, who's not very good. And Jared Gordon's by the book. He's not like super special or anything, but he's good at everything.
Technical,
well-rounded,
right, that's
technical, and
I learned that word.
He's gonna fight for your money.
Okay.
Right?
I
Good
like that also.
wrestler, good cardio, good stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
He's a New York guy.
New York.
New York
He's
guy.
a New Yorker. I like that.
We
I
like the New York Italian guy.
Italiano.
Parlay
I like
spaghetti.
that. Oh, he's a spaghetti guy. I love it.
Our favorite parlay piece on the card.
He's our favorite parlay piece on the card.
Okay.
Outside of maybe the main event, right?
This is the big one.
This is the big one. We have Diego Lopez versus John Silva. Diego Lopez stormed on the scene a couple years ago. Like every time you watch him, like this guy's a savage. This guy's gonna be a champion. Finishing people in crazy fashion, submissions, fucking power.
I like it.
And recently, it didn't go his way in Miami this last time against Volkanovski in the title fight, right? He got a little bit exposed. Maybe the longer it went, You could see it swaying Volkanovski's direction. Volkanovski had a good game plan to capture his belt back. That was for the belt that Topuria vacated. All right. John Silva, on the other hand, he's a fighting nerd. The fighting nerds fought last week in France, 2 of them. There's like a camp of 4 guys.
I like it.
They're electric. They've been the best thing in the UFC the past year, right? They both lost last weekend.
Oof.
The co-main and main event. And that kind of stunk because I had some money on them.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But John
you
Silva,
got to bet on the nerds,
I think John Silva, they're nerds.
They're nerds.
They got the game plan. They got the coaches. John Silva, I think, gets his revenge this week.
Okay.
The guy is absolute dynamite in his hands. Every fight he has, you have to watch. Both these fighters are must-watch fighters. They're going to come together. Lopez is better on the ground. He's kind of robotic in his striking, Krantz. He doesn't really get out of the way a lot.
Right.
This John Silva guy, if he touches you, he's got that power. Oof. A couple times here on the podcast, or just over the times of doing these UFC videos, we've hit John Silva underdog multiple times.
Right.
Now he's favorite. And we're still backing him because the guy is absolute dynamite.
I like that. Okay. So betting favorites for you, or because we've talked about the fight so far and you've given us a couple.
Yeah.
But how many guys on here are we putting into bets? I see Kobe's already writing down stuff in the back as well. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
What are we looking at here for the people that like to dabble?
I like
me.
I like John Silva in the main event. Right? We talked about backyard legend Jared Gordon.
Right.
There's another guy, Rob Font, in the co-main event. He's a New England guy. He's got one of the best jabs in the UFC. He's fighting a Mexican guy, one of the only Mexican guys on this Noche themed card.
Right. So weird.
But the Mexican guys are tough. They're tough to put away. But this guy David Martinez, who he's fighting, he's young. I think he's not at the level of Rob Font right now. Rob Font's just gonna piece him up.
Right.
Probably
also
make
took
a show.
this fight on short notice.
And David Martinez.
Font was supposed to fight Raul Rosas.
Raul Rosas. You know Chihuahua, right?
I know the name, of course. I can't say his name, but I know it. Right. That's it. All right. So. When is now? Because when I was talking to Kobe about this, also, and we were talking about this. Obviously, this isn't one of the main pay-per-views. Is this stack up for you as a pay-per-view fight? I mean, it's a free one, like you said, but would this stack up?
The card in total is not super strong.
Okay,
but the main event is as good of a main event you're gonna have all year.
Right, like that. To me, that's weird that they're gonna have something like that because normally on a fight night or something, one of those freebie fights.
These are 2 guys who should meet in a title fight, right? They're both. These guys are still in the primes of their career. I believe, and they're on a great trajectory. Diego Lopez lost his last fight, still a fan favorite. John Silva's been on a rocket ship to the moon, so they're going to collide, and it's tough to pick because I'm a fan of both these guys.
Sure,
fan of both these guys. John Silva did this one move that kind of sways the vote for me, where he gets in the cage and he puts his hands on the cage and he puts his foot up and he goes hoo, hoo, and he barks like a dog.
All right,
I like like a dog. He comes out. I went to the UFC Miami. He had fought. He came out of the tunnel, and the whole stadium going, hoo, hoo,
barking.
Hoo, hoo, barking. And when you have like some alpha energy like that, right?
He's fan favorite, right?
He's got aura.
Good energy, right? That's a good aura on him too.
Yeah.
Also,
all right.
Alvin, a collector of both these guys.
Yeah,
right. Well, because where we're going to end just about every one with you is when we talk about the hobby stuff, when we talk about what this could do. Like the guys in the main event or any of the guys underneath. How many of these guys now become chasers, especially in the main event? If somebody wins this one, that's a big chaser.
Yeah,
for somebody.
So the winner of this fight, if John Silva wins, I think he for sure gets a title shot. If Lopez wins, we'll see. He just came out of a title shot. But both these guys actually sell very well in the UFC community.
That's good.
Because they're fan favorites.
Right, of course.
And they're newer names. So
well, that helps too, especially. Listen, we chase rookies in every sport. We chase the young guys in every sport. UFC's no different.
Alex Pereira, who was the former champion, and he's fighting in a couple weeks. We'll go over his fight when it comes up. He's one of the best-selling guys as well. His sister making her debut. If she comes out here and she does well, she'd probably be one of the higher-selling women in the sport.
That's good, too.
Got a big name recognition.
The men and the women in the hobby, too. That's a huge thing for that as well. We have a big one coming up this Saturday. It's a freebie. We always love freebies. Listen, I'm an old radio guy. If it's free, I'll take 3. That was my motto the whole time there. Alvin, as always, I want you to go upstairs and crush it on the stream today. We have, let's say it together, UFC Noche. Noche. All right. I think I said but it's an A in there as well. All right. That's Alvin. Kobe's in the back. That's the other voice you hear always here on the Live at a Dollar Podcast Network. We have UFC Noche coming up this weekend. Big main event. Lots of undercards too. And who's our backyard guy again that we're
Jared Gordon. Jared Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon, by the way, folks. To the moon. Flash Gordon to the moon.
Thank you, radio, for having me. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Always
Kobe, thank you for being on the sticks and drink mushroom elixir Odyssey.
Yeah, we do like this. This is getting drank today as well. All right, another edition here of Radio's Yard with the man himself, Alvin. Catch him in backyard rips. Catch him in backyard hits as well. Catch him just in the backyard in general, and make sure you say hi to him every time you do see him. He's a very nice gentleman. Very nice gentleman. All right, that's going to do it for us. For Kobe, for Alvin, I Am Radio. This is Radio's Yard. UFC Noche preview here on the Live at $1 Podcast Network.